Mic test. Mic test. Okay. Sounds good. You guys are gonna get. Yeah, I should probably say this at the outset. You guys are gonna get a chainsaw sound in the background, maybe for this entire stream. It's been going on for like the last hour. It's annoying. Just imagine that the trees that this person is cutting down are bugs with the website and will be great. Use your imagination. Okay, awesome. Oops, wrong. Okay, there we go. How's it going, everybody? Let me set up a few things here. Okay, so this goes here. This goes here. And this goes here. And flip over here, and now we have the comments. Okay, guys, what is up? Happy Sunday. Welcome to another development stream. Today, I'm hoping to work on a few things. So first of all, I'm trying to implement the WinRune client. I'll get into this in a second, but it turned out a little bit more difficult than I thought. But the ones I'm hoping to do today are 62, 73 I'm probably going to save for another time. But then 79. Hoping to refactor some stuff and also finish the high scores pages. And if we can, I'd like to also add the player lookup feature so you can look up anybody on the high scores by just entering their username. So I think this one has been deprioritized a little bit. I would like to figure this out. So maybe if we have time, we can do that. But my top priorities would be like these 4 here. And this one's in progress. So, funny thing about WinRune, when I packaged it up, I created this exe, right? So this exe is basically, it takes this bat file, and it takes everything in here, because this bat file needs these other files to work. And it just kind of puts it all into one exe, so when you double click it, it extracts it and it runs the bat file, and it just works. So I log in. I can log in, blah blah blah. It's working. So the problem is this file Discord does not like. So if I go to my private Discord and I try to paste it, when I try to paste it into Discord, it says that's a virus. Which is definitely concerning, because it's not a virus. So, because I don't want people to have to, like, download WinRune from GitHub and then take, like, a bat file that I give you and put it in here and then run it. Like, that's, like, extra steps I don't want people to have to do. So, I don't know. I could just distribute it like this, but put it file upload URL or something. We could try this. We could try this as a start. So let's try this. So okay, so it's under cdev personal and this is the file. Now, literally everything is detecting that this is a virus, but it's not. It was made with Windows iExpress. It's a typical exe. It contains some files. It runs a bat file. It just runs a Java app. So I don't know why everything is considering this a virus, but probably just because it's an exe and it's like, okay, this is evil. I'm not allowing this. Okay, let's see. Expires in 1 year. I don't like that. This is probably like we can say expires in 1 week. Also, this is like the worst name ever, so let me fix this. Where was I? Let me name it. That. Without the T. Now, if I rename it, does it still work? Okay, it does. Yeah, I would say, let's try this. It's 6 megabytes, which is a little bit big, considering the WinRoom folder is only 3 megabytes total without this. I don't know where those other 2.5 megabytes are coming from, but whatever. Alright, so let's just try. Let me show you what I'm typing. X is launching other executables is like a big antivirus scanners. I see. Other projects. This emoji UI is blocking the right hand side of your message. Other projects that package jar launchers like the Legacy Launch4j project. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I don't want people to have to like download WinRoom separately, so I'd like to get it into one exe or something. I guess I'll look into what you said, see if we can use that. Packer. Is this it? Okay. I guess I'll just still see if someone can. I just want to make sure people can use it. If they can, then I'll either work on packaging it up in a different way so it doesn't seem like a virus, or I'll just put it on a better file upload that doesn't expire or something. So. Alright. That's the wrong. I think this is it. Let's see. QML. Yep, that's it. Okay. Maybe someone will test it. Okay. We'll see what happens with that. So, yeah, this is something I'd like to get going. I'm just gonna copy your messages here. Oops. That was weird. Paste as plain text. There we go. Okay. Hey, paste as plain text. There we go. Okay, this is in progress, but I don't know. It's like kind of done, but it's not. It's like we have a link, but we need to keep working on it, and we'll see if someone is able to run it. Okay, so next thing I would like to do is work on this refactor. So let's go and check out develop. Oh, that's right, it's me in this project. Alright. Yes, we're gonna check out new branch. Factor accounts, tables. Alright, so for this ticket, log said question mark, question mark, question mark. Log said exclamation question mark, and this was obviously good evidence of something. Yeah, so basically, game account table and game account row have two different versions of themselves. So if you close everything, there's game account. Let's see, game account table mobile, and there's non-mobile. And there's also game accounts row. Game account row. Yeah. Let's start here. I think there's just some reused code that we could clean up. Yeah, I didn't put a description here. So here's game account row. It's just a table row. So it displays an ID, username, combat, creation date, login date, and then it has two buttons. And oh, this one is completely different. So I don't know if there is anything to reuse between these two. I don't even get this though, because there's no buttons. Okay, so game accounts table mobile is using the row component. So for every... Oh yeah, this is weird because the mobile view is completely different. Okay. Let's start by just loading up. I gotta clean up these any's. It's definitely a TypeScript no-no. Okay, it's running. So if we go to the game accounts page, so here we display it as a table. On mobile, it's not as easy to, and so what I ended up doing is just making each. So now it's like, instead of each one of these being a column that goes down, it's now a row. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's basically saying for each one of those types of information, for its value and its header, it's like a row. So yeah, there's not much to reuse between these two because they're doing it completely different. Yeah. I don't think there's really much to reuse at all. So I'm just gonna skip this one, but then game accounts table, we look at that. I think there is a lot of duplicate code between these two. That's what I'm worried about. Aha, yes. See all this show password modal, show rename modal. If we copy this, yeah, it's literally the exact same code. So interesting. This one doesn't. This one has a handle rename, but this one doesn't. We need to figure this out first. So, where is this getting called? It's getting called when we click rename. Oh, I see, but I think game account row is handling that. Okay. So there is duplicate code in that this is here and it's also here. Maybe like a base component or something, or maybe right. Thinking. I mean, I know something we could do. We could like reuse this, I think via like a custom hook or something. Password modal, show rename modal. This I'm not sure how we're gonna reuse. I don't know, I guess we could. Let's start with this. I think we wanna maybe create a custom hook. What would this be? Use game else. Gonna use this as like a example. So use game accounts. What would we pass to it? Not sure if we would pass anything yet. Game accounts. Here we go. Paste that, and then this is a compare function we don't need right now. Same imports, and then okay, yeah. Here's the use effect. Here it is. So we wouldn't set is loading, but we set the accounts. I guess we need the user ID then. Okay, when we call high score, so we call accounts. Use game accounts. I don't know, this might work. Let's try it. Accounts equals use game accounts. And then pass the user ID. Now we still need to set is loading. Oh, okay. Checking notifications. Yeah, let me just post something here on the channel. Show this on the screen too. I don't have to hide this from you guys. Okay, so set is loading. So when we had accounts, when we set them, then we would set is loading to false. So I think what we need to control Y. Thank you. I think what we need to do is something like we did on high scores. So if I go to use high scores, so we had a use effect that just says if there's a value, then set is loading false. So let's just try this too. Okay, so that's mobile. Now we want to do the same thing to not mobile. Get rid of this. Okay, get rid of this. Same here. Okay. So let's see if this is working. Seems to be working. Let's just console log. I don't trust myself. How could it be working? This is uncanny. Okay. Yeah, at first it's undefined, and then it's not. Desktop looks good. Let's make sure it's still loading though. So like network fast 3G. Just want to make sure I see that green circle for like a split second. Yep, there we go. Cool. Let's turn off the throttling. And yeah, that seems to be working well. So then that's just one part of it though, right? So, get rid of these console logs. So yeah, how do we reuse these? I guess... Let's see, because we're rendering both these in the same place. So if we go to that page, what we could do, I think, is maybe lift it. Maybe? See, now it's not going to know what these are. But... Oh wait, no, I don't think this makes sense. I'm not sure it makes sense. Maybe it does. Okay, let's undo this for a second. So it's using rename modal visible, set active account. So it's basically using these three state pieces. So maybe we put this here, comment this out, and then copy this over there. Oh wait, I already did. Okay, so now what the idea is, excuse me, the idea is the page controls whether, the page controls the state of whether the modal is open and the password modal is open. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we can try. Obviously I have to add those properties. So, what would that be? Show. Set state action. Something like this. Why are these different colors? Makes no sense. Okay. Okay, what's wrong here? Oh, okay, I think that's wrong. Let's take a look. Oh, it's just a method. I'm stupid. We're not actually... This is just a function, not a state set. Okay. I got confused. Okay. Yeah. So, same thing here. Different parameters. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Oh. I have to change my preferences. Yeah, this is funny. So every time I have format on save in VS Code enabled like almost all the time for work, for personal projects, etc. But if I have it enabled and then I save a core framework file, it completely reformats it, and it just makes the diff look really bad, and sometimes it breaks stuff. So that's why that keeps being off. But Yeah, it's back on now. Okay. So now there are no complaints. We're just gonna copy the same thing over in accounts table props. Wait, this is the exact same type name. This is horrible. Yeah, one of these should not be existing. Like this shouldn't be here. It's the exact same. Can you look for that in the other place? Oops. Are you seriously not finding this right now? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So we're still good here. Oh no, maybe not. Rename modal visible. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I know what I need to do. Yeah, we need to pass this. Active account. Yeah, we need to pass all these. I think we just need these two. Okay, so yeah, we need to add these now. Active account is a clear data row, I think. And then these two are just booleans. Let's put these above. All right. I'm still not sure if all this is gonna work. There might be like a weird issue with it. Oh, we do need to have set rename modal visible. Okay. More props. Oh, and obviously, yeah. Pass the same here. This could be set state action. I think you just say void. Aha. Okay. I used the wrong signature. Get rid of that. Set password. Okay, so we need both. So we need all of it. It's the same signature as the other one. Okay. Okay, so now no complaints here. But let's try applying this to game accounts table now. Game accounts. Yeah, these are not here anymore. So now it's going to be the same. I wonder if we should create like a base component or something now, because there's so much duplication. I probably am going to end up creating some kind of base component. Some kind of component that both these two components can use, and then mobile will just have like a slightly different appearance. But for now, let's just continue. So there are no complaints here. What are my problems? Defined but not used. Okay, so there's a problem here. Not assignable to. I see. Okay, so we need to change the typing of that. Unexpected any, ignore that for now. Okay, so there are no other issues. So ideally, now, both of these are gonna still work. The exact same. So we need to check like the modals work and all that. Okay. Looking good so far. Tester 1 was already renamed. Let's see how desktop is looking. Okay, let's just try renaming a few characters. I'm gonna create some new accounts that I can just mess with. Beef Eater 23. Alright, Beef Eater 23. Your new name is Beef Eater 24. Okay, let's make sure this works. Okay, it's showing up there. That's great. Looks like Beef Eater 24 is showing up with the former name, so that's working. Let's change its password to okay, let's make sure I can log in with that password. I can test it with the WinRoom client. Yeah, I didn't type it right. Okay, so here's Beef Eater 24. And aha, interesting. WinRoom does not have a skip the tutorial client or skip the tutorial option in the client. Cool. Whatever. Log out. So yeah, the table is still working. We can rename and update. Let me create one more account just so I can test the mobile view, even though it should work the same. Interesting. I'm gonna actually try. First, I'm gonna try. I just like to test it to make sure it's still working. Okay, that exists, but this one shouldn't, right? Okay, cool. And then change accounts page. Read. Oh, hold on. I have to go to mobile view. Refresh. Scroll all the way down. Let's rename. 5. Submit. It does show a success message. Scroll down on mobile, it looks good. Update password. Okay, that password is updated. Let's see. Okay, cool. Everything's working fine. That's great. So now we can get rid of some commented out code. Okay, so this is basically done. These two I'd still like to... They're technically still duplicated across different components, but it's just like 3 lines of code each, so I don't know. Let's go over here. Okay, so we got rid of some duplicate code. That's great. These two components are very different. Like this one uses a bunch of rows. This one has like a table head. This one doesn't. Now this is the exact same, so we can maybe put this into a subcomponent or something. But everything else is basically completely different. So now I gotta think about if I want to put this into its own like button area component or something. Oh, this is for the modals. Okay. Game accounts table modals, maybe. I don't know. It's not that much duplicate code, but I don't think this is gonna change too much either. I think for now I'm gonna skip it because it's only like 6 lines of code and it's not expected to change very often. It's just another component that you kind of have to F12 into. Like, what's game accounts table modals? What kind of modals, you know? I might skip that for now. But yeah, this is looking cleaner. So we created a custom hook. We moved some state up and some functions up into the page, and it seems to work. One thing I was worried about is, like, what if you change to mobile mode or something? Would it not work? But I mean, it's a different, like, it's not a different page, but it's a different breakpoint, and I'm not seeing any issues. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any issues, so I think we're good there. Oh, why is this showing negative numbers? Negative 1:39 a.m.? What the hell is that? This is supposed to be in your local time zone. Let's take a look at the players table. So last login, oops, this should probably not be shown on screen, sorry about that. Last login date for Beefeater 25. Tens digit yes. Yeah, it's saying that it's 11:39 a.m., which sounds right to me because that was 5 minutes ago. So why in the heck would this show as negative 1:39 a.m.? That's definitely a bug. It seems like, I don't know, this is weird. It's supposed to be 11:39. I wonder if it's putting a dash instead of a 1. But then again, it says negative 2:08 a.m. But I wasn't up at 12 a.m. this morning. Okay. Let's take a look at this. But that'd probably be a different branch. I'm gonna get this into a PR and just take a look at it. Up there on GitHub. Oops. Yep. Alright. Okay, so we're just gonna get this PR going. We're not gonna merge it yet. Okay. Let's just check this real quick before we move to the next ticket. Awesome. Okay. Okay, we'll just delete that. Yeah, okay. That looks good. Let's move on to the next ticket. For now, I guess this... Let me see if this is on the Vercel endpoint as well. Yeah, all this is negative sometimes. So that's definitely weird. Let's look into that now, I guess. Because I just noticed it. So, if we go to accounts table, I assume it's happening for mobile as well. Let's double check. Yep, it's happening for mobile as well. So I think it's in the row. Yeah, so we're saying get pre-date string, which says get the time from the millis. It's a 10-digit millis, so we multiply it by 1,000. That gives us an accurate millis, and then I guess let's put a console log like right here somewhere. Console. Okay, so it's giving me like the right dates and times now. Yeah, so this second console log is corresponding to this here. So it's correctly showing the date as 11:02, and it's AM. Okay, so what the hell is happening then? Let's see. Get hours minus 12. Uh-oh, this might not work correctly. I guess that must be hours. Definitely something wrong with the hours calculation here. So here it gets the hours 9, but here it gets the hours as -1. Because it's 11 minus 12. Why would I? This is so stupid. I don't get it. Oh, okay. So sometimes it is. Sometimes it is in military. Like this is 1441. This is 1935. Like we do want to have it not be in military, right? So, but we can't just subtract by 12. That doesn't make sense. I think if date.get hours is greater than 12, then subtract by 12. Otherwise, just use date.get hours. Because if it's greater than 12, then that would give us an accurate PM number, right? I think. Let's see if that works. This seems to be working for both AM and PM numbers. This looks correct. I think this is working. And it makes sense to me. The only thing that I'm not getting in my brain is, what if it's midnight? Then wouldn't it be 12 or would it be 0? Okay, so apparently we can do this. So then I want to run that through the same thing. So then if we just console log const hours. We're just going to copy the same thing temporarily. Equals. Okay. So fake hours is... It's changing. I don't get it. Fake hours 9. Let's see. Yeah, it's not midnight. It's just getting the current time. That was great. Okay. Maybe like this. Or... Let's look up the get hours command actually. I just want to see how it works. The hours according to the local date and time. According to local time. What if I said 0? Okay, so it just says it's 0. But then my question is, if it's 0, why doesn't it show as 0? Like, if this is 0, then wouldn't it just show as 0? I'm gonna have to create an account at like midnight or something to find out. I'm confused. Because I don't think this is 100% yet. Well, let's see. Let's try this. Let's actually just replace... Just to test this, so if we just use like a midnight date. But this would not be right. Oh wait, no it is right. Okay. Okay, so let's see how this works. Yeah, so it's just going to show 0. So I think that's a bug, because if someone creates or logins after midnight, I think this is just a problem with midnight to 1 a.m., where it's like, it's just showing as 0. But it shouldn't, so... Maybe like... If hours is 0, then 12 as hours. Okay, that looks better. This makes sense. So if it's 0, it means it's midnight, which it's not going to be greater than or equal to 12, so it's going to be AM. So it's going to say 12 AM. At least the hours part. That makes more sense to me. So let's just get rid of this now. Okay. Okay, so these times look good now. Okay. Let's remove the console log. So we fixed a few issues here with times appearing. Cool. That was a pretty easy fix. Okay, I need to reopen this one page. I really should just get a PR template. Let's do that right now. That is so annoying. Wait, I need to see this. Non-resizable too, right? Spent 5 minutes earlier today trying to find wildy thugs. I love that. Alright. Yeah, let's do that right now. That is annoying me. Pull request template. There's a specific syntax for it, I forget. Make your pull request template visible. Okay, I think we just put this at the root. I don't really want anything in my PRs except for like what's changed, like an accurate explanation of what has changed. There are no reviewers right now, it's just me looking at it, so I feel like I don't really need a checklist yet. We could go really fancy with this, but when it's just a one-man show, it's like I need to make sure the code looks good. I don't need to put a lot of stuff here. We can always improve it later. So, yeah, what's changed? Time issues. Basically across the app. It's not just specific to game accounts. Let's see, time display issues. Okay. Give this a quick gander. Oh yeah, let me put that in there too. Yeah, this looks good to me. Let's just move on. Next ticket we're gonna work on is, this is a code review. Just make sure I link it. I like to be very organized. Okay, finish high score pages. This is the next thing I'd like to do. Let's move this into in development. I'm gonna move this into code review, even though it's not. It's kind of like peer review, people testing it. There's probably more to do there. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff we have to do with the high score pages. Awesome. So Matt was able to connect. Okay. Enough Discord messaging. This is a development stream. So, with the high score pages, we've got mostly just styling fixes to do. It just looks kind of basic. Like, this should have commas. There shouldn't be so much space in the rank column for no reason. These links look bad. The mobile view is just horrible. It's usable because you can swipe around, but it's like bad. So we're probably gonna do something like we did with the game accounts table, where we change this from a table to like a list of objects or something. So yeah, we got some basic styling to do. We got the mobile view, and then, oh, this is a big one. So one thing I noticed that's annoying is when you scroll down and then you click a high score link, it takes you back to the top of the page. It's just kind of jarring, I think, a little bit, because you have to scroll back down. Am I still the top ranger? Oh, hell yeah, I am. Okay, awesome. Check HPI scores, they don't look right. Ooh, yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, you know what? I think some players got lower levels of hits because of the EXP bug. I think. Oh. When was that player created? Selection. That was recently. Second, but with highest XP. What the heck? That is weird. Let's take a look at the experience table. So you have You have 9208, which should be level 26. Okay, log out. I think what might be happening is EXP is getting updated as you go, but only the level gets saved when you log out. I don't know. Yeah, but based on this, he should definitely be level 26, which his screenshot shows he is level 26. So that's... What the hell? now it's saying level 23. What the hell? That is weird. Okay, let's take a look at that. PTR. Which one are you? PTR 8 is 66. Says you have 23 hits. That is so weird. It was 25 or 24 a second ago. I mean, this is like a game bug, though. Like, it literally just set his hits to 23. Hmm. 34, 30, 24, 29. This is working. This seems to be working. This seems to be sorted correctly. Oh wait, this isn't. Oh, you know what? It's not. It's okay. So this is a website bug. So it's ordering by the level, not by the XP. How could he have 23 hits in the database, but maybe it's just incorrect? That is so weird. Now it's 24. What the hell? Okay, so I definitely need to order it by EXP, but there's also like an issue with curve stats like being wrong. And that's bad. It says mine is 20, which is correct. Oh, I did have to do that, like, patch. I don't know, this is so weird. It keeps changing. Now it's 23 again. And then there's a different issue with, like, why are these guys, like, level 9 and 7? That doesn't make any sense. And why is this guy a level... Something is weird with hits right now. Why is this guy at 1863 but still a level 10? Illuminati? See, this guy looks new though. Like he was created. Creation date is like recently. Yeah, I don't know if it's due to the colon stuff. I don't think it should be, but maybe. Okay, so ID 154. Let's look at both of these at the same time. Oh, can we not do that? Okay, so this guy has 10 hits, but he has 7,000 hits experience. Divide by 4 though. You have to divide by 4. He has 1863 hits experience. But at that hits experience, you're supposed to be level like 13. This is super odd. Let me take that again. Just gonna write a note here. 18, what was it? 63. I'm gonna send this to Log in case he has any ideas, but this definitely seems to be some kind of like game bug. Because the experience table is working, but like the curse stats table is not updating correctly. Zig, have you noticed with any other skills? Or is it just hits? Let's see, when was this player created? I don't want to dox anybody. Hits, but 1800 XP. That is weird. And now I'm not sure if this should order by skill or by EXP. Because now I don't even trust the curse stats table. It is weird. Okay, well, that being aside, I'm going to create a bug for that. I'm just going to put some screenshots in here. There's that. And then there's also all this. Oops. Oh, let's get the rank in there too, just in case. Copy. is a pretty big issue, I think. Okay. Yeah, that is really weird. Anyway, we'll see what Log has to say about that. But for now, let's continue where we were. I think it makes more sense to order by hits and not by EXP. Or sorry, to order by like the skill itself. But at the same time, it doesn't. So it's kind of, you know, we probably should order by EXP because the skill should be correct based on the EXP. If it is, then ordering by EXP makes more sense and would work. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to start with that. So let's go ahead. Check out main. I'll add it here. The other thing that we should do is maybe, I was thinking about having it as one page. And then, so basically, like, this is just one page. So when you click on a link here, it updates the page. It doesn't switch to a different page. I think this would be good because then it solves this, like, scroll position loss issue. And it should be doable, I think. Just got an HP level. Yeah, so you might want to log out, and then we can see if it updates correctly. There seems to be a bug with that. But let's start with this EXP sort fix. So let's see. Free to play, so we know. Okay. So, let's see, game accounts, high scores. So I think we want to look at this hook. So we were previously just going by the skill and seeing which one is bigger, but this does not make sense actually, because if there are two players with the same, if there are two players with like 25 HP, it doesn't make sense to like compare them. Because it's the same value, so I think we could actually just change this to be let's see. Okay, so we have like an EXP for every single high score type. Let's take a look at the table. Okay, so it's currently using like attack. Is attack of player A greater than player B, etc. So I think what we want to do is say just put XP after. Okay, so it doesn't like this because it's supposed to be a high score data row key, which is a type of this. I think it doesn't like this because it's like a dynamic value. It doesn't know that this is going to be attack XP or hits XP or whatever. So... Okay, so let's read this. Smithing XP, blah blah blah, is not assignable to key of high score data row. Type username XP is not assignable to. Interesting. Why would it add username? Why would this be username? So confused with that. Oh, I get it, because it's adding XP to this. Okay. This is a tricky one. And it's mostly because of TypeScript. TypeScript is very finicky with how you do things, but it does make sense because technically it's saying that this could be like this could be username or something, even though username isn't a value here. You can't just say high score type. That won't work. Also, these are all lowercase. Yeah, these are uppercase first letter. Yeah, but there's definitely something faulty here because we don't want to sort the high scores based on skill. I think we need to do this differently. Like, I'm thinking like, we've got like player skill 1, which is, it's just an XP amount. Like skill EXP 1, it's just it's a number, I think. Although number is an int, so this might not work. Skill EXP 2 number. But let's see. How are we calling this? So it's using, okay, so this is like a comparator, and it's using response.data, which is a list of high score data rows. And we don't know what page we're on yet. But we could pass that in and say we're on the attack page. So I think we're already doing that though. High score type, yeah. So what I want it to do. I want it to say, based on the highest score type, compare the XP value of that field for 2 players instead of just like comparing 2 data rows. Nuke the HP his scores. We don't need them. I don't know about that. I guess we could still do this up here, maybe. So, get rid of this. Oops. I think this better. Player 1, player 2, that kind of thing. And then change all this. Okay, so we're comparing 2 different players. So, compare the attack. Okay, so based on the high score type, which we already have that down here. This is like 100% just like it's just a TypeScript limitation. Let's just get rid of this. This is confusing me. let's just stop. Okay. Player 1 field name. So like what I want to do is attack XP. Right? Same thing. Let's just like break this down a little bit. Go simple. So attack XP, right. If this was the attack high scores, this is exactly how I want this method to work. Problem is it's not just the attack high scores, it could be any high score. So switch high score type. And then you want to have you basically want to have a dynamic value here. So that's why we would want this. So I don't know how we're gonna do this. So like for overall, you don't want to sort by EXP. Right? Because one person could have, like somebody could have a lower skill total, but more XP. But we do want to sort by EXP for everything else. Because it makes more sense. So, if it's overall, then this is going to be the exact same. Field name is this and break. Default. I'm gonna end up writing the same thing. Basically. basically, yeah, we want to do high score type got to lowercase, because high score type is all the skills. It's like attack with an with an uppercase A. And then we just want to put XP at the end, basically. But we can't just use this here. You're going to see why in a second. TypeScript is finicky about it. It's basically going to say, hey, it doesn't have an index signature was found on this type. This is where it's just like 100% nitpicky. TypeScript being nitpicky. So I got an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're just gonna try it. My idea is to basically just grab all the XP numbers, the XP columns, and then remove the ones that aren't EXP. Hold on, stop the music. Neighbor's doing drums again. I think that's what I'm hearing. He always does the same fucking thing over and over. That's okay. Skill XP. Let's try to pull that in. Let's change the music. I've heard this like 1,000 times. Alright. So now we can remove all these. It's funny because woodcut XP, for example, isn't even a field that exists. It's the exact same column name between those two tables, so I just put XP at the end. Hold on, someone's messaging me. They seem to work now. I haven't made any changes. How would they work now? Oh. Huh. I mean, there's still some issues here. But I see. So it fixed your hits number. That's good. Is that even correct, though? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. I bet you the next time he logs out, it's going to go back to like 24 or something for no reason. There's something weird with how it's setting stats. It's setting XP fine, but there's something weird with how it's setting stats. But that's a separate issue. So, okay. My thought was to say this as skill XP. I don't know if this is going to help, though. Maybe I meant to do this. Except it's not always going to be that. Okay. Seems to be fine. By the way, sorry, I gotta close this score. I'm getting notifications way too much, and it's just distracting me. No offense, Zig, or anybody else. I just need to not be distracted right now. Yeah, this doesn't really work. Okay, so the problem is it's just a string, but it has to be, it can't be indexed this way. So if it's not overall, we do want to sort by the EXP amount. But TypeScript doesn't like that. See, there's an option here to like use any, but I don't want to. Because it's just, we're adding to the list of things I need to fix with using any. Now if we look up here, I did have some code that would handle this. Wait a second. What if I did... high scores sortable field. Wait. High scores sort field. What if I did this? I don't know, this doesn't exactly make sense. Oh my god, VS Code. Struggling to rename. So my thought is... it's not gonna work. It would be key of this. I don't know. So high score sort key, and then make this that type, and then get rid of this. So we're basically saying we have a type. It's basically this type. And then we're saying this can only be one of these. So let's look at this. So it can only be skill total or any of the XPs. So then, down here though, it doesn't work because it says string XP is not assignable to type. But it should be, except, yeah, it should be, because if you take any of these to lowercase and put XP, that is literally a value of this. Oh wait, no it's not, because we have a skill total. Wait, is it assignable? I think it is, because it's one of these. It's not this, but it's like one of these. So it should be assignable. Let's see what happens if we say... Let's try something simple, like say, not here. Let's just try typing. But if we say this is special high score sort field, is it like that? No, it doesn't. I guess this makes sense. Maybe key of? Okay. I think that works, but then does this work? It does. Okay. So, I might be a genius. I think this worked. So, by putting these into their own type, we can say, basically, we're only indexing on something that already exists on player 1 because it's getting added here. So TypeScript kind of like knows it's okay. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta, I'll just be right back. Give me a second. my god, this be right back screen is so bad. Should we make a new one right now? Part of me just wants to make a new stream right now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go to Neat. I hope I made a starting soon template. I probably didn't. Oh, I did make a be right back screen. There it is. I'm just not using it. Okay. Let's try this. Let's delete. Remove. Be right back. And then add be right back. Be right back. Browse. Okay. Need free to play. Be right back. There it is. And then we have the be right back screen. Heck yes. Okay. I'm glad I fixed that. And we just did it. Okay, so this is working. So if high scores type is attack, it's gonna compare the two attack XP fields. That's what we want. So let's see if that's working locally. Also, I just realized I was looking at high scores on my local, which might be different from here. Yeah, this is definitely not ordered correctly. But now it should be on my local, I think. Let's just check this. 17 to 25. Okay, so no one has less than 1,000. Some people have more than 1,000, but they're not level 10. That I don't get either. But whatever. You know what? Hey Zig, if you're still watching, were you using RC Plus the whole time today when you were logging in and out after getting at Hits XP? I'll open Discord's message. Because I wonder if it's like an issue with one client over the other not setting it correctly. That seems more likely. Anyway, we'll see if he responds. You were using RC Plus only? Okay. Then that's not it. I don't know why I don't know why it fixed itself, but whatever. This is cool because now it's ordering by XP except for overall, which makes sense. So it's gonna be out of order here, which is ideal. So let's just check a few more, make sure it's sorting by EXP correctly. Seems like it is. Yep. I just click cooking. Let's try smithing. Mining, something like that. 10 free. Yeah, this seems to be working now. It's ordering by EXP. Okay, cool. So, next would be general styling. Yeah, this doesn't look great. Dang it, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a game starting in like 5 minutes that I really want to watch. I hate to stop the stream here because we've only gotten so few stuff done. But I really want to watch this game. I tell you what, if it's not exciting after like the first 30 minutes or something, I'll totally come back and continue the stream. Today, though, I just want to watch this game, so I think I'm just gonna stop the stream here. I might be back for like a part 2 or something. So we can go for another 5 minutes though, I guess. Or I guess we could post this update. Time display issues. I think I'm gonna deploy these fixes though. Let me take one more look at them. I don't know, there's not much to like announce though. It's like a time display issue. It's not like worthy of a whole news post. I'm gonna hold these for now, and we can deploy them later. So I'm gonna stop the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if the game is boring, I'll be on later for another hour or so. But for now, take care. And I need to, now that I just thought of this, I need to set up a see you next time stream. But for now, we'll just end the stream here. Later.